één flyertje te geven. Want ik ben de hele stapel met een mooie foto van Onno Kromek vergeten. Jij mag hem hebben. En nou, veel plezier en hopelijk tot morgen.
Hey, our band is called Zegota, and we came from pretty far away to play some music tonight and I guess express ourselves. And at this point, we're all kind of run down and we're pretty sick with throats and congestion and everything is bad. So with that, we'd like to request that people not smoke cigarettes tonight while we play, because it really fucking hurts my throat a lot, and it would just be a great gesture from you. And with that, I guess we're gonna get started.
Is anyone going to be desperately offended if I explain the next song? I guess you don't know yet.
We'll see.
Today while we were driving here, I was, thinking about a lot of things. Because a lot of things were about to change for me. And fuck, it's like I want to present something new. I want to offer something new every night. And this is going to be a diagnosis on some feelings I've been having about art and art elitism and what the artist scene is providing for the rest of the world and what we seem to think the rest of the world can't provide. Fuck. Lately I feel as if when I go out into the world, out into the public, that it's just a barrage of images of graphic designers and marketers and just throwing these ideas out that what the shape of a person should be like, what the shape of a democratic election and a democratic government should look like, and what good role models and parents should be like. And I've started to just come to these conclusions that it's all just images meant to perpetuate things in circles and in cycles and circles and in cycles. And where art comes in for me is because I always felt there was this big barrier, this line of who's an artist and who's not, who can draw and paint and create, and who can't. And it wasn't until recently that I started to cross that line in my mind and say, I don't necessarily have to be a graphic designer that goes to a graphic design school that has a graphic design teacher that says you can be employed out in these job fields and you can make fancy brochures and labels and billboards for everyone else to see and call that art, because I don't believe in that. I think it's shit. To me, this song that we're gonna play, it provokes art from inside. It provokes the idea that we can stay up all night into the wee hours and the sun's coming up and you can feel something different about yourself, and it's about like taking that and embracing that or whatever, and not necessarily making art with a pen, but touching art with your hand and with your heart and with your feelings. And that, to me, is creativity. Whether you can all, put it all into a letter and sew it together and mail it halfway across the world and hope that person understands what you're getting at. To me, that's our creative abilities and our passions. And that's what real art is. And I think everyone has these potentials. And I hope this song can provoke a feeling that we can be passionate and that we can touch things and we can feel things. It's called Leica. Before we introduce the next piece of music, given there is a lot of people here this evening that things might be happening around the Netherlands, if anyone has any events they want to announce, please feel free to come forward and use this microphone. No one ever does that. It's like you've said that 100 times, like 2 people ever. Whatever you guys do.
Ik zal in Nederland praten, dat ik dat ook kan. Het volgende nummer dat we spelen. Toen we het schreven, ging het simpel over het rijden van fietsen als symbool tegen de vervuiling in de wereld, als symbool tegen het autorijden. En vooral in de Verenigde Staten is dat iets wat nogal buiten de maatschappij staat, wat nogal niet zo vaak gezien wordt als een optie. Zo is het nummer in de eerste plaats geschreven, maar het heeft meer mening gekregen in de loop van de tijd. Tenminste voor mij. Het nummer gaat over je realiseren in wat voor wereld je bent. Om je heen kijken en kijken wat je van vindt. Een mening vormen over wat je ziet. Kijk om je heen en zie je een wereld waarmee je eens bent. Zie je een wereld waarin je je veilig voelt, waarin je voelt dat de wereld vertegenwoordigt wat jij vindt dat er in de wereld moet gebeuren. Of sterker nog, of jij jezelf in de wereld vertegenwoordigd ziet. Kijk om je heen en zie je iets wat je tegenstaat. Hou je dan stil? Of zeg je er wat van? Spreek je op? Durf je te gaan staan als je verwacht wordt te blijven zitten? Durf je te rennen als je verwacht wordt te blijven stil te staan? Durf je te schreeuwen als je verwacht bent stil te blijven? Dat is waar dit nummer over gaat voor mij. Persoonlijk ik voel dat er heel veel potentie zit in mensen. Heel veel woede en heel veel teleurstelling over wat er gebeurt. Maar iedereen kropt het op. Iedereen denkt, ach, wat ik vind dat ik... Wat maakt het ook uit? Echt een invloed heeft het ook niet over op de wereld. Dit nummer gaat over het realiseren dat het onzin is. Iedereen heeft invloed op wat er om zich heen gebeurt. En dit nummer gaat over het hebben van die invloed.
stand, I'm sure that I don't need to stand here and tell you even more horror stories about Seattle, about Prague, about what's happening to people who get caught and go to jail. If you're interested to know any of that, there shouldn't be a problem finding it because there are no shortages of stories. This is a song about defining your own limits. This is a song about realizing what authority any law, any official has over you is only the amount that you give him or her. This is a song about knowing your potential, about thinking about your potential, about being clever, about being tactful, and it's about fighting police. Not necessarily with violence, not necessarily with guns, or rocks, or Molotov cocktails, but with your imagination. This is a song about realizing that what police lack, most of all, is our strongest weapon. That is creativity, it's imagination, it's togetherness. It's the absence of hierarchy. It's our ability to move and be formless, to be unexpected. This is a song about facing your fear, about going out into the street and doing what you feel needs to be done. It's about saying to yourself, the letter has been written, what can be learned has been learned. This world is ending, and it's up to us to form a new one in its place. And it's about leaving the world that is being destroyed, entering the new world. The world that you create for yourself, the world where you define your own limits, where you say to yourself, I will go into the street, I will fight police, I will fall in love, I will get hurt, and I will embrace that hurt. I will embrace my fate and my destiny, because that fate is my own. It's a song called Arnhem.